I'm sure all of you've seen my past video already, Shed Electric. Well, this is the updated one. This is our panel, and we have a lot of additionals on here now. We have the ceiling fluorescents for inside here, which are the ceiling lights in there. We have the outdoor floodlights, which these are on the shed itself. There's 6 bulbs, 3 fixtures. You have your indoor outlets, 1. The shed here is split in half, so you have those few outlets on this side on one circuit. The other circuit is this side, including that bench light. This way I could run a space heater on this side and a space heater on that side. And right now it's 31 degrees out, windy, and it's about 60 degrees in here. I have the ceiling insulated with radiant barrier insulation. Works well. Can't do the walls because I use those for storage and everything, but what are you gonna do? We have outdoor outlet 1, we have outdoor outlet 2. This is also the one we use for our Intex pool, has a pump. I use that just to turn the pump on and off because those pumps don't have switches. Of course, our main, a double pole 30 amp breaker. We have our other outlet and tree floodlight in the yard that's mounted on one of the trees. Same thing with the other side of the yard. This goes out to our woods. This is a 15 amp breaker. All of them are 15 amp. We actually only have a 14 gauge running to the woods, which is about 500 to 600 feet back there. Farthest fixture is 700 feet. You know, it works fine. We just have fluorescent or LED bulbs back there, and the tree that's closest, which is only about 75 to 100 feet away, that has a convenience outlet on there. But you know, for the bulbs, it really doesn't matter the gauge size. It only pulls like 20 or 30 watts per fixture. I don't really use the convenience outlet that much, maybe to run a power tool, but the voltage drop is not that bad with the convenience outlet that close to the panel. The fixtures though, you know, they're fine. We max out at 110 watts, that's it. The other breaker we have here is a 15 amp. This goes to garden uplights in the yard, which are out by the, you can see the lights there. I'll bring you over to there later. But those run 2 uplights for the garden and another convenience outlet. Those are dusk to dawn, but I usually leave those off. You know, most of this lighting does not come on unless we're using it. Here is rope lighting around the inside of the shed. Come over here. We have, everything's labeled circuit 7, circuit 9, circuit 11, whatever. And they correspond with the numbers in the panel. So you come over here, circuit 5, circuit 7, circuit 9, everything's labeled. This way I'm working on something or someone else is, you know which one's what. Here's the light switch for our ceiling fixture here, for the bench. This bench I actually made myself. The plywood was free. I put a coat of polyurethane on there. This is 3/4 inch ply. And you know, some 2x4s put together. It doesn't look the best. I mean, I love the natural wood look, but it doesn't look the best. But you know, it's extremely sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Almost forgot to show you these the lights. They're 75 watt halogens, 100% weatherproof. They do get very hot, but we just keep the trees and the bushes and whatever grow around them a pretty good amount back, and usually they'll burn anyway before anything happens. They'll want to grow away. We have a ground fault outlet there. It's being used for some Christmas lights right now. And then it runs under here up to this one. Both lights are on a dusk to dawn sensor. Ta-da! Dusk to dawn. The outlet is separate. Breaker is on, outlet is on. And they just come on when it gets dark. This runs under the ground, 18 inches, all the way back, up to here. Ta-da! We have the it runs up into the boxes here. I don't know what's what now. Everything's starting to fade away, but it's the same on the inside where everything is wire nutted. Everything's labeled. This way it's all serviceable and whatnot. And, you know, haven't had a problem. Hopefully won't have a problem either. I built everything so it would be, you know, we get horrible storms and wind and rain here and hail, so everything is built and made pretty durable. Over here we have a coax and RCA in. This runs to the stereo inside the amps, and this is just coax. We have coax running to the shed. This connects to our outdoor projector, and from there, that pole, the hook, to that hook on that tree over there, we have a 300-inch projection screen, and all the audio runs through the outdoor speakers here. We have JBLs on this tree, JBLs on that tree over there, and the backwoods is separate. That's not on for the movies, but you know, if you wanted to play the movie through the JBLs back there also, you can. Everything is super flexible in this yard. On each tree also we have the ground fault outlets, Christmas lights and whatnot, and if you'd like to shut off the floodlight, we have a simple toggle switch just to shut that off. But I can keep that locked because we've had a lot of theft around here. And that's pretty much it.